Welkom bij Ouderverstoting Overwinnen. Vandaag ga ik kijken naar een video, een hele ingrijpende en belangrijke video. Het gaat over een 14-jarige jongen, hij heet Parker. Deze video is al 14 jaar geleden, 13 jaar geleden opgenomen. Het heeft een goed einde, maar op dit moment wordt hij net naar huis gebracht vanuit zijn vader. Dus zijn ouders zijn gescheiden. Hij heeft nog, volgens mij nog een zus en 3 broertjes. Zijn moeder is hertrouwd. Heeft ook een kind met een andere man. Alleen Parker, hij is dus 14, wil niet meer naar zijn moeder toe. Zijn moeder is waarschijnlijk narcistisch. Die probeert zijn vader constant zwart te maken en is dus bezig met ouderverstoting. Het ene kind reageert ermee met daadwerkelijk die andere ouder af te wijzen. Parker kiest voor zichzelf en wil gewoon bij zijn vader wonen. Waarom is deze video zo interessant? Je ziet hier heel goed hoe de narcistische moeder in dit geval samen met haar man alle psychologische manipulatietechnieken toepast. Dus ik heb dit ook meegemaakt. Ik ben agent geweest. Niet zo extreem als dit, want als agent kom je meestal pas later ter plekke. Dus in dit filmpje zie je ook een aantal agenten die op het eind aankomen. En dan zie je dus heel goed hoe die moeder opeens kan wisselen van gedrag. En dit is dus wat je bij de narcistische moeder ziet. Die zie je is aardig, aanvallend, agressief, slachtofferrol. Dus in deze video, alles komt voorbij. Dus ik vind hem heel belangrijk om te zien. Ik hoop jullie ook. Laat me weten wat je ervan vindt. Ze staan hier dus te wachten. Oh, dit moet ik nog even vermelden. Dus er is een omgangsregeling. Dus die vader die moet hem op het tijdstip, voor mij was het zondag om 2 uur, afleveren bij moeder. Maar ze hebben van tevoren afgesproken dat Parker, dat hij niet uitstapt. Dus die vader voldoet aan zijn verplichting. Hij zegt alleen, weet je wat, ik ga mijn zoon niet dwingen om uit te stappen. Dus dit is, want als die vader dat doet, als die vader zegt, ik hou Parker, wordt vader gearresteerd. Want dat mag niet, het is een misdrijf. Dus Parker van 14 heeft zelf moeten kiezen om niet uit de auto te stappen. Dus wat je gaat zien is die moeder die alle manipulatieve technieken gaat proberen om Parker mee te krijgen. En dan zie je dus haar man. Dat is, narcisten hebben altijd medestanders nodig. Dus in dit geval is het haar nieuwe man. En zo'n man komt alleen maar bij zo'n narcist in een huwelijk, als hij zelf ook is opgevoed door een narcist, maar niet narcistisch is geworden, maar heeft gekozen om de people pleaser te zijn. Alles doen voor de narcist. Dus dan zie je ook dat hij eigenlijk een soort lakai is voor haar. Zij is absoluut de baas.
Now's not the time. You need to come in and we can talk about this, okay? The kids told me that you want to live with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll talk about it inside.
I don't. I don't want to get out.
Do what now?
I don't want to get out.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to get out.
I'm sorry. You're a child and you don't get to make all the decisions. But you need to get out now. And it's time to come home.
Kijk, als eerste let op, je ziet, dus ik raad je echt aan om te kijken. Je ziet de denigrerende blik die ze heeft. Van, je bent maar een kind. Hij is 14, hè? Hij is 14 jaar. Je bent maar een kind, dit bepaal je allemaal niet. Kom maar naar binnen. Dus heel erg dismissive. Jouw mening doet er niet toe.
Okay?
What's the camera for?
Oh, don't worry about it. You need to come on.
I don't want to get out, Mom.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to get out.
I understand. But it's no longer visitation with your father. And it's time to come home. Okay? All right? We can talk about this. I'll listen to what you have to say, but there's no way that you can just roll up and everything's fine and you can just roll up and say, "Oh, I'm not going to get out of the truck." And this mama is not going to say, "Oh, okay. Bye, kid. Bye, kid that I've raised for 14 years. See you later."
Schuldgevoel. Deze moeder gaat niet zeggen, dag kind, wat ik 14 jaar heb opgevoed. Dus we beginnen met schuldgevoel als eerste. Hè? Maar let op, als dat niet werkt.
just not that way. I love you. And you obviously have done a lot of talking this weekend. That's fine. Maybe there's some stuff that I need to know. But I'm not letting you just drive off. That's not going to happen. I love you too much. And we're too close. And this is not the right way to do it. This is a kind of a underhanded, in my opinion, disrespectful kind of a way to do it. To just
Ja, dus je hebt die enmeshment, die verstrengeling tussen narcistische moeder en kind. Dus ze zegt ook, want ik hou van je. En weer met schuldgevoel. Dus onderhands een aanval op mij. Merk dat ze totaal niet bezig is met hoe Parker zich voelt. Ze is alleen maar bezig met, ik ben het slachtoffer. Er wordt mij iets aangedaan.
oh, by the way, hey, I'm out of here. And that's not your fault. I'm almost certain that you were told that this was going to be an okay way to do it, and it's just not. This is just not very appropriate. So you need to get out of the car.
But how do you want to do it?
Huh?
How do you want to do it?
Well, maybe you and I should come in and talk about what's going on with you that's causing you to feel this way. Maybe we need to talk to the youth pastors like what we were talking about last week. Maybe if there's something going on, I can help. All right? You need to get out of the car. All right? Come on.
I don't want to get out.
Get up. Hey. You need to get out of the car and come home.
I don't want to get out of the car.
Huh?
I don't want to get out of the car.
Okay. Sweetheart, I hate to say this, but you're being real ugly right now.
Nou, fase 1 mislukte. Van, je gaat uitstappen, je bent te klein. Ik hou van je, we zijn close. En nu begint ze met de aanval. Een lichte aanval. Want hij blijft voet bij stuk houden. Ik wil niet uitstappen. Nu gaat ze hem aanvallen.
This is being super duper disrespectful, and you need to come home now. And if I have to call a police officer to come help me, I would hate to have to do that, but I sure enough will.
Call him.
Huh?
Call him.
Okay. Caleb's going to get into some trouble because he knows that he has to return you at 2.
Nou, nu gaat ze dus dreigen met de politie. En die zoon zegt, nou ja, bel maar. Nu gaat ze dreigen met je vader, Caleb. Ze noemt hem ook Caleb, hè? Dat is ook kenmerkend. Het is zijn naam, maar ze zegt niet jouw vader. Dus dat doen narcisten. Die zijn heel erg van, die willen zoveel mogelijk afstand creëren. En nu gaat ze dus dreigen.
And I don't think that you're being a very good role model right now at all. Sitting there flossing your teeth while this is a major thing that you're encouraging him to do. You don't have
I can't force him to get out of my car.
Yeah, you can. You're his father.
Dus die vader blijft heel rustig, want hij weet, als hij maar iets verkeerd doet, wordt het tegen hem gebruikt. Dat is ook de reden waarom hij het opneemt. Het is altijd verstandig. Ze zeggen tegen alle ouders die hiermee te maken hebben, neem het altijd op. Publieke ruimte, het is toegestaan. Het mag gewoon. Neem alles op, zodat je het later altijd bewijzen hebt. Maar die vader blijft dus super rustig, want jullie hebben waarschijnlijk al gehoord over narcistische woede. Dat ga je straks ook zien.
He is a minor. You can say, have to get out. We have to do this in the appropriate manner. You can model responsibility. You can choose to do that.
I'm not going to force him to get out.
That's fine. Let's go, Parker.
Auto zit dicht.
Parker,
Yes, ma'am.
let's go. It's time to go in and talk. This is not the way to go about this.
What is the way then?
I already told you to come in and tell me what your concerns are, to come in and talk to me.
Can I tell you my concerns right here?
If you want to be, no, because it's time to go in. I told you guys last week that we had things to do Sunday.
What do we have to do?
Well, for one thing, we're going to Nani's for like a barbecue.
Dus nu komen ze met... ik heb toch gezegd dat we naar oma gaan voor een barbecue. Dus ze neemt wat Parker voelt totaal niet serieus.
Another thing, we're going swimming. We had like family fun plans.
I don't want to go swimming.
Uh-oh, sister. Smile for the camera.
Alsof het niks is, hè? Van, oh. En we gaan zwemmen.
Do you have your phone on you? Do you have the non-emergency number for the police?
Nou, nu vraagt ze dus haar man om me te bellen. En die doet alles wat zij zegt. hij zit ook onder haar controle.
Where's that Bubba? See that Bubba? Hi.
Hey. Hey.
Daddy's gonna call the cops. You need to get out.
6316
You need to do the right thing. Do you feel, you know how we talk about you feel in your heart if this is the right thing to do or not? Do you think that this is the appropriate way to do this?
Yes.
You do? Really? You wouldn't do this to him.
Yeah.
You wouldn't just...
Meer schuldgevoel aanpraten. Dit zou je toch niet bij je vader doen? Heb je het idee dat dit het juiste is? Dus weer niet naar hoe hij zich voelt. Alleen maar schuldgevoel aanpraten. Dus je ziet hier heel mooi wat er gebeurt. Dit zie je normaal gesproken niet. Dit is achter gesloten deuren. Dit gebeurt er met kinderen die te maken hebben met zo'n ouder. Een ouder die dus kwaad spreekt, manipulatietechnieken toepast. Dus het is heel mooi om het allemaal nu
At the time that he was
kunnen zien.
supposed to pick you up, say, I don't want to go. You've asked to not go before. And I
have never not asked you.
yeah, you have, sweetheart. You've been doing this for a lot of years. Maybe you've forgotten some stuff. But that
Dit heet dus gaslighting. Ze zegt, ja, je hebt het bij hem ook wel eens een keer gezegd. Dat je niet wilde gaan naar je vader. En hij zegt, dat is nooit gebeurd. Zegt ze, jawel, dat doen we al een paar jaar en dat ben je gewoon vergeten. Dus dat heet gaslighten, valse realiteit geven.
is just not allowed. You can't just not show up. We have never done that.
I did
Because
show
that's
up.
not the right thing to do.
Well, what is the right thing to do then?
You tell me. I can't see you through this dust. Could you please roll this down a little bit? The window? You tell me. What do you think the right thing to do
Where
is?
did I call?
I don't know.
You think the right thing to do is to just tell your siblings goodbye?
I have my
Do you
What
think
mean
that
tell 'em goodbye?
you're not going to live with them anymore?
Schuldgevoel aanpraten. Je gaat je broers en zussen niet meer zien.
Well, I'll still be able to see them, but
When?
every
On
time they
visit?
come over.
But you won't see Mallory because Mallory doesn't go on Caleb visits.
Nee, je kan je stiefdochter niet zien.
You can FaceTime them or whatever.
You can. Do you think FaceTiming is the same? Do you think
No.
that the same relationship you would have with Caleb if all you did was FaceTime him? No, that's not the way. That's not the way life works. Is not on the computer. I know you love Caleb, and it's real easy to be real angry with me and Jason right now because you're 14, and sometimes it's real easy to be angry with everything whenever you're 14.
Weer aangeven, het komt omdat je 14 bent, puber, ben je gewoon boos.
Real life is going to happen no matter where you go. You're going to have to get your laundry done. No matter where you go, you're going to have to do your homework.
I know.
It's no, you don't get a real life depiction of that over at Caleb's, honey, because you don't have to do anything over
But
there.
we don't fight.
Well, honey, maybe
Nou, kijk, nu geven ze dus aan, ik zorg voor je, ik doe de was. En bij je vader, bij Caleb, heb je dat allemaal niet. En let op wat hij nu zegt. Hij zegt, ja, maar ik vecht niet met mijn vader.
it's because you don't have real life over there.
Okay, well then give it 2 weeks.
No, I'm not going to. You are
Why?
my child, and I will not give you over to somebody that there are adult issues that are not anything that you need to be concerned with right now. But if I thought for a second that that was an appropriate place for you to live, if I thought for a second that it was an appropriate place at this point just for you to go on a visit, I don't think that an industrial engine business is a good place for a child.
Is military school a better place for him to
Kijk, nu ze dus die vader omlaag te halen van, als ik het idee dat die plek goed was voor jou, had ik je daarheen gestuurd. Dus dit gebeurt normaal achter gesloten deuren. En nu geeft die vader aan, is militaire school dan wel goed? Want daar heeft die moeder dus mee gedreigd. Want zij zit constant in de clinch met die Parker. En ze dreigt om hem weg te sturen naar military school.
go?
He's not going to military school.
Oh, okay, well, I'm glad to hear that.
Nobody ever said he was going to military school.
Yeah, I
Okay.
said that y'all were gonna go look at some.
No, we never did.
Yes, you did.
Die nu ontkent
The
zodat ze
other
het
day,
gezegd
you and
heeft.
I were laughing, and I said, "Oh my gosh, boy, you're driving me crazy. I know why people go to military school."
After we got done. Fine.
No, it was a joke, Parker.
Well, it wasn't very
Just like whenever you joke, come up to hit me, I would never send you off. You are my child. You are my firstborn.
Dus waarschijnlijk als een gigantische woedeaanval heeft ze gedreigd met je gaat naar militaire school en nu is space. Nee, het was maar een grapje. Want ik zou dat nooit doen. Dus dit hebben die kinderen dus constant, wordt hun realiteit wordt vervormd.
You're my heart walking around outside my body.
Okay.
Are they on their way? I would never ship you off. I sent you to summer camp one time, and that was hard.
Well, he's saying he wants to go, but
He's not, we have not standard orders. He needs to, it doesn't matter. We need a patrol car. We need help.
Well, he is free to go.
He's not. He's a minor.
No,
and,
he's free to go exit the car whenever he wants to.
And he's going to.
He's not being restrained by me. I'm just filming. That's all
I
I'm
know.
doing.
That's all you're doing is filming. I know. I know your game. That's all you're doing. Are you high right now, Caleb, or are you drunk? Which one?
Hier, weer vader omlaag halen. Ben je high? Ben je dronken? Welke is het? Met haar zoon erbij. Op video. Kun je nagaan wat ze zegt achter gesloten deuren.
Is it? Will you take?
Neither one.
Will you take a drug test for me? Will you
I'm
reinstate
not
drug
taking
testing?
a drug test for
Well, why
anybody.
not? If you're not under the influence of anything, your big thing now is weed is legal and it's God's plan.
How do you know?
Nu ook weer van neem dan een test. Wat is hij nu aan het doen? Zij ziet dat die Caleb, die vader, gewoon rustig blijft. Dus wat gaat ze doen? Ze gaat prikken om te zorgen dat hij een heftige reactie gaat geven. De politie komt er zo aan. Dus zij wil die chaos. Zij wil dat die vader ook helemaal tekeer gaat. Dus doe dat alsjeblieft niet als je een ouder bent in deze situatie.
Because you're on Facebook screaming about how I need to, all these horrible things. We have
How
mutual.
you need to what?
We have all these mutual
I
friends
never
that
mentioned.
Er gebeurt heel veel. Hij geeft ook aan van, hoe weet jij waar ik mee bezig ben? Ze zegt, ja, op Facebook ben je allemaal dingen aan het zeggen. Ze doet dus alsof hij, die vader, slechte dingen over haar zegt. Maar ze verzinnen ter plekke.
You believe it or not, I don't.
Yeah, well, okay.
Believe it or not, I
Well,
don't.
I've been to the second grade and I can use my context clues, but I will tell you right now that I don't think that you're an appropriate influence at all.
Okay.
And before this, I was going to talk to you about Summer because there's some things that we need to work on as far as co-parenting. But clearly, excuse me, I'm a movie star. Clearly,
What? There needs to be somebody already on the way.
yeah, I know.
Are they already on the way?
I think this is a major decision. I know he can't get you because he's in Caleb's car. I think this is a major decision, and I think that I understand being confused. And I understand not liking your parents when you're 14.
Aardige manier proberen.
Caleb does too. We both understand that. But family is family, and we're set up the way we're set up for a reason.
For
And
what reason?
I'm not.
Well, that, I don't want her to get sunburned. Are they on their way? Or?
Yeah, they're on the way. This is completely the wrong way to do this.
This really is. This is not okay. I'm asking you to come into the house and talk to me about what is going on with you. If you honestly thought that you were going to military school, really, I honestly don't think whenever you're playing the punch game with me, I honestly don't think you're going to hit me.
En nu zegt ze dus, wanneer we de punch game spelen. Nu doet ze dus alsof haar zoon haar aanvalt.
Maybe I've teased too hard with you. Maybe we're our fun, joking family. You're internalizing some of that. I'm willing to work with you on that. But I am not letting you drive off in a car with a man that I don't see as the very best influence on you. And I know that you love him. And I have always said it's okay to love Caleb.
Yes.
But he does some things that are not some of the things that we want to model.
What does he do?
Well, he just does some things that I don't particularly agree with, just like I'm sure I do some things that he doesn't particularly agree with.
But what does he do?
That's some of the things. Baby, you are 14. I know that you're big, but you are still a child. But some of the things that you just can't, some things you just don't need to be involved in. Not now, maybe not ever. I'm not going to reach into the car and snatch you bald-headed or anything like that, because I firmly believe that Caleb would shoot me.
Ze gaat wel, dit is wel een extreem voorbeeld, maar goed. Ik ga niet in de auto om jou te pakken, want ik heb het idee dat je vader me neer gaat schieten.
I'm unarmed.
I firmly believe that he would shoot me. But as your mama, right now, I'm telling you, you need to get your little bottom out of this car and you need to come in. Well, first I just want to hug you because I can see that you're hurting. I don't even know what's going on with you.
Nou, nu heeft ze door. Misschien moet ik doen alsof ik empathisch ben. Alleen, narcisten die snappen dat niet, dus ze doen dat op het verkeerde moment. Dus ze zegt net, ik ben bang dat je vader me neer gaat schieten, wat nergens op slaat. En daarna, oh ja, als eerste wil ik je knuffelen, want ik zie dat jij pijn hebt.
But you're fine when you leave, and when you come back from Caleb's, you've got turmoil every single time. Something is going on over there. There's conversations that are going on over there that are feeding this negativity. And it's not okay. You're a happy kid. You need to get out of the car and you need to come in. I'm gonna go get my orders.
Get the orders out of the.
I'm gonna get the orders.
De omgangsregeling.
The
gaat ze
cops are
halen.
gonna enforce them.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
How many times have I told you I will never give up on you? How many times have I told you that you are worth everything? Did you really think that I was going to say, okay, let me go get your toothbrush? Hey, I love you,
I do.
and I don't know what's going on. But I want a chance to work on it with you.
You've had a chance, Mom.
Oh, I have? If it's bad enough that you don't want to come home, it's pretty bad. I mean, people run away for like humongous things.
Yeah, no.
What? Do you think this is normal, babe?
No.
Look at that. Look at
What?
that, the filming, and that. Do you think that this is a I'm sorry, you're a child, but I have to say, do you think that's being a good parent, baby? Do you think that's somebody that needs to be in complete control of your of decisions regarding you?
I don't think anyone needs to be in complete control. That's
Verstandig.
what there's two.
Dan zeg ik wil 2 ouders.
That's a good point. When people walk away from their ability to make decisions about their children, though, there's something that we can't make people be involved.
Nou, wat doet ze nu? Ze zegt dus van, als er mensen weglopen van hun verantwoordelijkheid om besluiten te nemen. Kijk, zij heeft die om de 2 weken, heeft hij die custody gekregen, omgangsregeling. Maar vaak wordt dat gewoon door de rechter zo bepaald. En nu maakt zij ervan dat die vader weg is gelopen. Zie je hoe subtiel dat gaat?
We can't make people do the right thing.
What are you referring to?
Well,
Hij zegt, waar heb je het over?
there's a lot of things that Caleb has checked out on by his own choosing.
As in what?
You name it, baby. And that's okay. He does his thing, we do ours, we raise you guys, and y'all go and have fun Disneyland times with him. That's how it's been.
Ja, wat doen narcissen? Die maken dat zij de primaire ouder zijn. En dat dan, in dit geval de vader, is dan de Disneyland vader. Weet je, die is er maar bij. Is niet echt nodig. Dus ze proberen ervoor te zorgen dat die andere vader eigenlijk, dat de vader gewoon er niet toe doet.
But somebody's got to tell you to eat your Brussels sprouts, put your rubber bands on, and wash your blues and grays on Friday night.
I do that anyways.
No, baby.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Hij zegt, ik kan er voor mezelf zorgen. Ik ben 14.
Are you going to wait for the cops to come for you to get out of the car? Okay.
How many are coming?
I don't know.
Do you know how many cops are coming?
They usually send 2 or 3 cars.
In Nederland maar eentje. Als
This
ze
is
komen.
making him real happy. This is his favorite thing to do to stir up trouble. And you
Uitzonderlijk.
know what? That's not really what we're about as a family. We are not a troublemaking family.
I know it wasn't his choice, it was mine.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think sometimes kids can be encouraged to do things that they wouldn't ordinarily do. You're the most calm, quiet kid I've ever met. You and Hayden.
So there's no reason to send him to anger management classes then?
Oké, dus nu probeert ze hem... ze is nu aan het projecteren van... Oh, dat heb je vast van je vader. Je bent het meest rustige kind ooit. Dus die vader blijft rustig, maar hij kon ze niet inhouden. Want hij geeft nu aan van... Oké, dus hij hoeft dus niet naar anger management class. Daar heeft ze blijkbaar mee gedreigd. Dus die vader kon het ook niet laten om dat te zeggen.
This is not between you and I. You have checked out completely. You're flossing your teeth, and this is not. No. We may need to go to some anger management counseling because you said you get so mad.
Yes.
That wasn't a bad thing. That was a how can we help you process your emotions thing.
Ja, dus nu schakelt ze over naar... Ik doe het voor jou. Dus de narcistische moeder die gaat altijd slachtoffer uithangen. Maar de zorgzame moeder zijn. Dus die stopt hem in een rol van slachtoffer. En zij is de zorgzame moeder. Dus ja, je moet naar anger management. Maar soms word jij gewoon woedend. En ik wil je daarmee helpen.
It's hard to learn how to handle emotions. Lots of grown-ups can't do it.
Projectie.
Impulse control. Like right now. Oh, I want to do this right now. Impulse control is a real hard thing for lots of grown-ups to learn. This should not have been handled in this fashion. But somebody decided, hey, let's do it. I don't know if it was you, I don't know if it was Caleb, but it was on an impulse.
That was me.
It was on let's pull this trigger now. And this is not well thought out. This is not a mama, I need to talk to you, take me to Starbucks. Everybody loves you in that house. Your dad and I love you. I have no doubt in my mind that Caleb loves you.
Nou, let op. Stiefvader, die noemt ze dus your dad and I love you. Maar het is een stiefvader. Dus ze minimaliseert weer zijn echte vader, Caleb. Dan zie je dat ze dat... Het is een soort tweede natuur. Ze blijft dat constant doen. En ik kan bijna na elke zin een opmerking maken. Maar zo vaak gebeurt dat dus. Ook achter die gesloten deuren.
To the best of his ability. But it is very different to father a child and to parent a child. Those are two separate things.
Functionele stilte.
Can you tell me what time it is?
123.
Je moet eigenlijk echt de video zien. En dan zie je dus haar nieuwe man.
Every minute that you stay in this car that he doesn't make you get out is like not good.
Dreigen.
He's free to get out anytime he wants to.
Yeah, well,
he knows it.
being free to get out and being a parent and saying, no, son, you need to get out. It's time to go home. We'll handle this. I'll contact your mother. We'll talk about this. We need to have a family meeting, as opposed to just, oh, by the way, he doesn't want to get out. You know this is wrong. You weren't raised to be like this. You weren't raised trash like this, Caleb Leverett. Your mother would be ashamed.
He has expressed to me he wants to live with me.
That's
and
fine.
Therefore, I'm going to help my son.
He has expressed to me that he loves you many, many times.
I'm just
But
telling
he
you
has
what I was
also
told.
expressed to me that you have encouraged him to do this. And I don't for a second think that this is all my son's doing. And I hate
Well, Parker, what?
that he is in the middle of it.
Well, I hate it that he's in the middle of it too.
It's horrible.
I don't get a thrill in doing this either. I'm just trying to
You're
help
getting
my
something
son.
out of it.
I'm trying to help my son. I don't know what else
You're
to
not
do.
either. You're not even focused. You're picking lint off of your thing. You're just holding that up just so you can have proof for court or whatever you think is going to happen. Maybe you just want to go to court. Is this your way of...
No, I would rather just do everything voluntarily without the court.
So why don't you voluntarily pay your child support and do your health insurance? That would be great. Why don't you voluntarily parent?
I do voluntarily parent, yes.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm sorry, Parker. I shouldn't have even said that. Will you get out so we don't have cops all over the stinking road? You're gonna have the cops. Really? You don't know. This is a humongous temper tantrum. You need to get out of the car,
Ze is zo denigrerend.
And come home. This is ridiculous. Will you call Marissa and have her come across and watch the kids? I don't want them in there by themselves.
Haar nieuwe softie man krijgt weer een opdracht die hij meteen uitvoert.
Why are we just waiting on the police officers? Why don't you just do the right thing and get out of the car?
How is that the right thing?
Because that's
Kijk, die vader, hij kan niet wegrijden, want dan voldoet hij niet aan de omgangsregeling. Ook in Nederland is dat een misdrijf. Er staat 4 jaar op, minimaal. Dus die vader moet blijven, de politie moet komen. En die zoon moet aangeven, ik wil niet uitstappen.
This is your home. This is where you live. This is where you're being raised with your siblings. This is where your dogs are. That's where your backpack is. For crying out loud, I'm not going to bring you your stuff. All your whole life is in there. This is not the way to do it. And do you think that you're really building relationships? You know how we talked about family is forever?
Yes.
Do you really think that this is going to build a long-standing good relationship with you, me, Daddy, the brothers, and the sisters? Do you think this is the way?
Yes.
It's not. Nobody just does this. The only person that I've ever known that has ever done this is Caleb Leverett. I'm done. I'm tired of doing domestic, and he would take off. That's how I know that this is not coming from you.
Why do
Because
you
your
want me
heart,
so bad?
because I love you. Because you're my child. Because I had you to raise. I didn't have you until it got hard, Parker. Look at me in the face. I never once had a baby and I said, I'm going to do this until he starts driving me nuts. I'm going to do this until his grades drop. I'm going to do this until it gets inconvenient. This is forever. I have never left you, and you have never left me.
Ze merkt nu
You
dat haar
got something
mind control
tough, we'll
afneemt.
handle it. But you got to let me in. You got to let me know what's tough.
Het werkt niet.
They almost here.
I don't know. They'll be here when they get here. It's a non-emergency. Is it going to be a relief when they get here and say this is the order you need to abide by it? Is that going to be a relief to where the choice is made for you, baby? Because if you feel like you have to stay in the truck to prove that you love Caleb, or if you feel like you have to get out to prove that you love me, that is horse crap. That guy knows that you love him. He knows it. Daddy and I know that you love us. This is not about picking sides.
Ze
You're
houden
coming home
van
one way or the other.
projecteren. Zij vertelt de hele tijd wat zij juist doet.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you did this on today of all days.
Volgende manipulatietechniek.
Well, it's not going to happen, baby.
It could.
No, it couldn't.
Why?
Because I'll fight for you. Because I love you.
I'll
Because you're my
fight right
baby.
back.
Huh?
I'll fight right back.
That's fine. We'll get you an attorney. It's called a guardian ad litem.
We got one.
I guess you probably know now that, well, I'll deal with you later.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Why are you doing this? Why are you encouraging this?
Because I will always help my son.
Always help your son do
He's
what?
expressed to me that he does not want to live with you anymore, and he does not want to go back to your house. And I'm not just going to abandon
That
him.
sounds great. Let's do that on a random Sunday afternoon.
They always come back on random Sunday afternoons.
Let's not call and say, hey, we've got an issue. Let's not say, okay, you need to go home, but we'll meet up and we'll talk about this. Let's not do this in a mature adult manner. Let's just spring this on somebody.
Trap er niet in. De narcist zal altijd zeggen, kom, we gaan praten. Maar dat werkt nooit en dat weet die zoon, die vader, die weet dat. Dus slaat nergens op wat ze zegt.
Did they say they were on their way?
Yeah.
They
It
did.
takes forever.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take this long.
Als agent heb je soms dingen te doen.
What do the court orders say?
But you have to be home on the fourth Sunday at 2:00 p.m. If we go to court, Caleb's probably going to get in trouble for this. But I guess he doesn't care. He doesn't. That's his decision.
I would much rather solve all issues outside of the court.
Oh well.
I've made that
I
very
can't-
clear
Tried
many
that before.
times.
We've
It
tried.
doesn't work.
We've tried working with you. If you have issues that you want to solve, then you need to contact us. Not at 11:30 at night in a text message when you're drunk. You don't know, baby.
He had 2 beers.
Baby, I shouldn't even be talking about it over.
Kijk, die zoon die ziet het nu. Hij is oud genoeg, hij is 14. Die moeder beschuldigt hem weer van dronkenschap. En hij zegt, mijn vader had 2 biertjes op, dat was het. En weer zegt ze, je bent veel te jong hiervoor.
I shouldn't even be talking about it. It's very hard not to, though. And you're just old enough to understand just the teeniest iceberg of this whole mountain of mess. Divorce is hard. Nobody said it's not. But there's just things that you just can't involve your kids in. It's just the way it is.
I'm involved anyway.
Honey, yeah, you're involved in a lot of ways, but you're not involved
Remember when I
with
said there's a lot of
all
other things that
all
go
the
into
little
this?
bitty things that have happened. Because you don't need to know that.
Why?
You don't need to, because the ins and outs of what happened between me and your father and the ins and outs of what happened between me and your father and Samantha, that's adult information.
And we're not my fault.
Huh? Do what? What?
Stop.
No. You're my baby and
No.
I'm gonna...
Kijk, ze insinueert nu weer iets met wat er tussen jouw vader en mij in Samantha gebeurd is. Misschien insinueert hij dat hij vreemd is gegaan. En wat ze aan het doen is, ze probeert te prikken. Dat die zoon gaat reageren. En hij reageerde ook. En toen dacht hij, oh wacht even, ik moet niet gaan reageren. Waarschijnlijk afgesproken met zijn vader. Reageer niet. Maar die narcisten, die borderliners zijn er heel goed in om te zorgen dat jij gaat reageren. Ze zag een opening en ze heeft nu een hand naar binnen gestoken om hem te pakken. En hij gaat het tegenhouden.
gonna
Get
touch you.
off!
I'm just touching you.
Yeah, I know. Get off.
Why? What happened?
Because I'm
Let op. Hij huilt. Heel verdrietig. En hoe reageert zij? Wat? Ik raak je helemaal aan. Wat is er dan? Een normale moeder zou bezorgd zijn. Kijk, we zijn er al ver voorbij. Maar dit zijn dus die kenmerken waar je op kan letten.
tired of fighting with you.
I'm not fighting
Yes,
with
we're
you.
always fighting. Every freaking day after school, we're always fighting. Him too.
You're
I'm
not-
tired of fighting.
You're not gonna yell at me.
You always yell at me.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Go ask the little kids.
We have talked about this.
No, we haven't.
We talked about
He
it
is
before
always
you
walking
left.
off.
We talked about it before you left.
No, we didn't.
And everything was fine and you
You
hugged
said
me
to
and
not
kissed me.
call for extra time on Monday because it was Memorial Day.
No, that's not why. I
Yes.
said because we have plans.
Okay, well, still. Either way, you wouldn't have let us come over because it's a holiday.
What are you talking about? Come over where?
Stay. That's what I
No,
meant.
I don't want you to stay extra time with him. We have a set. This is how Caleb and I have it set up.
Ook een kenmerk van ouderverstoting is dat kinderen niet mogen vragen of ze buiten de omgangsregeling naar de andere ouder mogen. Dan wordt dus de narcistische moeder in dit geval wordt er boos om. Maar hij zegt ook van ja, ik wilde naar mijn vader, maar het mag niet. En zij zegt niet van oh, dat wil ik niet. Dan maakt zij ervan nee, we hebben regels en het kan gewoon niet. Alsof het een voldongen feit is, maar dat is niet zo. En die jongen die weet dat.
Their orders. And like whenever there's a funeral in his family or whatever, or there's something going on, we try to work together for big things, kid things. But if he wants extra time, he needs to go back and he needs to ask the court and sign up for extra time. That's the way to do things. That's
Well,
the
let's
right
go to
way
court.
to do things. Well, that's not your decision. That's not your decision.
So it's my,
Yes, it sucks.
and it shouldn't. It shouldn't be this freaking hard.
Nope, it shouldn't.
Then why are y'all making it?
I'm not making it hard.
Okay, then what are you doing?
Standing my ground for my child.
So you want me here, but we fight all the time, and you're always...
If you think that we fight all the time, then we have some work to do.
Dus ze doet alsof zij er niks aan kan doen. Natuurlijk kan ze er wat aan doen. En die jongen die ziet dat ook. En hij zegt ook van, oké, dus je wil dat ik bij jou ben, maar we vechten heel de tijd. We hebben altijd ruzie. En nu komen ze weer met de ontkenning. We hebben geen ruzie. Dus die jongen wordt helemaal gek. Dit is dus gaslighting. En nu snap je dus ook waarom een kind psychologisch dit gewoon niet aan kan.
Yes,
Because
we
we're
do.
laughing
We
all the
obviously
time.
do. No, we're actually not.
Well, everything's happy until you guys come back from
No,
Caleb's,
it's
and then I
not.
hear about how bad we are over here, and so I'm not a detective, but I can probably put two and two together that there's quite a lot of time. Can you call that non-emergency number again?
What
Yes,
would you do
please.
if Mom and Caleb were still married and you were still fighting?
Yeah.
Where would you go then?
What would you do?
Nowhere. I'll be...
Dus nu komt die man, nieuwe man van haar, die zegt, en als je ouders nog getrouwd waren, dan zou je toch ook ruzie hebben. Wat zou je dan doen? En die jongen zegt ook van, ja, dan had ik pech gehad.
stuck, and it would suck even worse.
You realize that this decision separates you from your brothers and your sister.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
That's
pretty
a pretty
interesting.
harsh decision.
Ik vind
Yes.
het knap dat hij dit
And I
doet.
know, and it shouldn't have to be that harsh.
Well, you
Thank
know-
you for pointing out the obvious. Not
You
trying to be
you don't
rude.
need to be disrespectful.
Yes,
you are being rude, and you are trying
You
to
were
be
trying
rude
really hard to be
because
that
you're
way.
being encouraged to be.
Okay.
And we're not stupid, and we get it, and we forgive you for it. You need to get your bottom out of the
I'm
truck
not getting
and
out of
talk
the
to
truck.
me. Well, you are.
I'm talking to you right now.
I need help getting my kid.
Dit is toch
Here,
fascinerend.
let me
Kom
talk
op.
to him.
Iedere zin, iedere twee zinnen is wel een manipulatietechniek. En die
Hi,
vader
my
en die
ex-husband will
zoon
not
hebben dus
release
afgesproken, je
my
gaat
child to
niks
me.
zeggen, we blijven zitten
And
tot de
he's
politie
encouraging him
komt.
to stay in the truck. Could you please get somebody out here to help me get my child? He was due at 2, and they're just sitting in the truck. And he's Oh no. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't want things to escalate, and I've got my 4 other children across the street at a neighbor's house. And
Nou, ze is nu aan het manipuleren van, ik wil niet dat dingen escaleren. Er is helemaal geen sprake van escalatie. Dus toen ik bij de politie zat, kregen we ook wel eens meldingen van geweld, huiselijk geweld. En we kregen de opdracht destijds, lang geleden, altijd de man verwijderen. Maar hoe langer ik dat deed, hoe meer dat ik merkte dat het heel vaak ook de vrouw was die het gewoon uitdaagde. Of de vrouw was die begon en die mannen waren zoiets van, joh, waarom moet ik weg? Heel vreemde situatie. Dus ook hier, zij probeert dus de politie te manipuleren zakjes van dat er iets heel ergs aan de hand is. Terwijl we allemaal zien wat er gebeurt. Het gaat heel rustig en gemoedelijk.
just need a little bit of help. Is there? I understand. Is there a? Is there something that I can? Is there something that I can do once the officer gets here? Are there charges that I can press or?
Kan ik aangifte doen? Als de agent
Right,
komt,
right.
vraagt ze.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll go that way then. All right. Well, thank you so much. All right. Bye bye.
Ja, heel normaal, let op
What
hè.
they say.
Zorgzame moeder.
They said they're working on it. They said that they've got a couple of units that are working towards getting down to us. But you know,
Welke techniek gaat ze nu gebruiken?
You know what? Instead of her, because I know she has things to do.
Hij heeft geleerd om gewoon stil te zijn. Dat is ook met narcisten niet op ingaan. De Grey Rock Method laat geen emoties zien, maar daar voelen ze zich mee. En dat heeft deze jongen ook al heel goed geleerd. Dus narcisten hebben ook totaal geen respect voor je grenzen. Dus in dit geval, ik vind nog van me nog mee dat ze niet die autodeur al heeft opengemaakt.
Did y'all have a good weekend?
Maar ze wordt natuurlijk gefilmd.
Yes, ma'am.
Opeens over iets anders beginnen.
Rabbit hunting. Went over
Ew, gross. Is that what's on your pants?
Negativiteit.
Went over to Pills, ate lunch. Just that sort of thing.
Just regular stuff.
Caught 4 baby rabbits.
What do you do with them whenever you catch them?
I made a little home for them. Uncle Eric's gonna come by.
Oh, I thought you meant shoot them. I thought you said you went rabbit hunting.
Yeah, we did, but after that we found this little hole of baby rabbits.
Hang on just a second. Hey, I need a little help. Caleb, I'm sorry. I've got the kids across the street at Marissa's, but I think she's got something to do. Can you come help? Can you come and watch the kids? Because Caleb's filming everything and he's got Parky in the truck and he says
Zie je dat
he's
ze
free to go,
aan het
but
acteren is.
Parker's saying
Opeens
he's not gonna
ze
get
is aan de
out 'cause he
telefoon
wants to
heel
watch
zielig
the
lopen
kids.
doen.
I've got the cops on the way.
Ze begint al te
but it's
huilen.
gonna be a minute.
Het is één grote performance.
I'm sorry.
Opeens begint ze te huilen. Straks stopt ze weer met huilen.
Okay. Alright, thanks.
Dat is knap, want ze heeft echt tranen.
Kevin, Christine. Anyway, so you made a place for the rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of place did you make?
Grant's cat kennel. We just filled it full of hay so they could burrow and stuff, and put a bowl of water in there and a bowl of warm milk. And the cat played in the sandbox. She just slept in there.
I didn't even know that they drank milk.
Ze is nu op ooghoogte huilen. Opeens wel luisteren. Dus ik hoop dat hij...
I really wish you would get out of the car
Oh ja.
and we could deal with
Ze
this.
kunt het gewoon niet lang volhouden. Ze had gewoon even iets langer dit moeten doen. Dat had geholpen.
Will you please get out of the car and come home and let's talk? Please don't make a police officer enforce this order. Please do it.
Enforce what order?
The court order, that's the visitation. Please just do it.
What's he gonna do to me?
Hij stelt goede vragen.
I don't know. This has never happened before.
Exactly.
Probably nothing. Probably gonna say, hey, it's not his turn anymore. You need to get out of the car and go to your mom's. It's not like he's gonna do anything bad to you. You're a child. Will you please go home?
Kijk, nu verandert ze van tactiek naar heel zielig. Oh,
Why?
ik ben slachtoffer.
Don't want to live here. Always fighting.
That's not the reality of the situation, Parker.
Then what is?
The reality is being a teenager is hard. And there's a lot of emotions I mean, your brain, your hormones you're taking a testosterone bath right now. I mean, it's just hard.
Dat is wel zo.
It's hard no matter where you are. It's just hard. It's hard to grow up.
I know.
Why would you leave a family that loves you for a guy that lives in a shop that sees you 48 days out of the year?
Wauw.
We don't fight.
Because you don't know him, baby.
And you don't know what's gonna happen.
Ja, dus ze jaagt die vader weg. Ze heeft al geteld. Hij ziet je maar 48 dagen per jaar. Je kent hem niet, daarom vechten jullie niet. Dus die zoon weet al van, dat is echt complete onzin.
You've never given it a chance. Ever.
You're right.
You've never, ever given me a
Don't
chance.
yell at me.
You've only let us go there 2-week periods out of the summer.
It's not that I let you. It was agreed. He chose his visitation.
Nou, let op, hè. Dus die zoon, ongelooflijk overstuur, huilt. De reactie van haar, die gaat er niet op in. Want ze hebben geen empathisch vermogen. Het enige wat ze nu weer doet is, nee, wij hebben dat afgesproken. Ik kan er niks aan doen.
That wasn't court ordered. That was mediated.
He chose it. That is not a me thing. That's a Caleb thing.
Okay, then I want to go see a judge because right now I don't trust anybody.
But you don't understand.
What? Then
I can
tell me what I'm
understand
not
that.
understanding.
I can understand that you want to go talk to somebody. And if you need help understanding the orders, I will gladly pay for that. But what you don't understand is you can't tell him that he has to change his orders. You can't do that.
I'm not telling
he
anyone
wanted-
anything.
I'm
If
more
he
than willing to go
wanted-
to go to the judge.
If he
Let him talk to the
wanted,
judge. I'm more than willing.
if he wanted you to live with him, he would have filed. He would have gone to court. He would have taken us to court.
Y'all did go to
It's
court.
too expensive, Candace.
Yeah.
I can't afford it.
That's just the way it is. I'm
Ja, dus in Amerika, het is gigantisch duur om naar de rechter te gaan. Dus als die vader op dat moment geen geld heeft, dan kan hij gewoon niet. Alleen die moeder, dus wat doen ze in dit geval? Oh, je vader die gaf niet om jou. Als hij het echt wilde, had hij het wel gedaan.
sorry.
We can mutually
Well,
work
if you
this
would
out.
quit
We can work this
donating
out.
all your money to your crazy marijuana causes or whatever you do now.
Oh,
How do you know what I donate to?
We live in Odessa.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you know what I had for supper last night.
Well, it's nice to say that I'm a hot topic.
de strategie is dus, je vader geeft niet om jou. Anders had hij wel voor je gevochten.
No, you're not a hot topic. It's just that you're weird.
Of course I am, but I'm also willing to work with y'all or you.
No, well, we're
anyway.
willing to work with you too.
Let's
My
just-
child needs to get out of the car, and we'll work with
Let's go to the judge.
you. Okay, you need to move that.
No.
I'm your mother, and you're being ugly to me. You know you're being ugly to me.
Ja, ze
done.
denkt dat hij nog heel klein is.
So am I.
Good. You
Okay.
need to get your bottom in the house.
No.
If you need
Yes.
somebody to explain what all went on, that's fine. We can get somebody that you want to talk to do that.
And everybody can be present.
We'll go to a
I remember
judge.
you asking me what all went on, and
It's hard to
I remember telling you
understand.
that it was hard to understand.
It's
There was
hard
just
for
a lot
us
of
to
stuff.
understand sometimes how this all works.
Okay, so y'all don't fully understand. Let's go to a judge.
No, I do understand. It's just a difficult subject matter.
Okay, we have time.
Because you're talking about
We don't
years
have,
now.
you can't go to a judge right now on a Sunday afternoon, Bubba. You can't just say, hey, it's just like this. This is a very not okay way of doing things. You can't just say, hey, court, open up. I got a question.
Okay,
it
well,
doesn't-
let's talk to the cop. I'll wait till they get here.
The cop
the
doesn't know
cop
anything
doesn't
about
know
the
anything
order.
about it.
Okay, well, then they shouldn't be over here trying to get me out of this freaking truck.
Kijk, zie je hoe die zoon is zo logisch. Hij ziet door de leugens heen. Hij geeft hele goede antwoorden. Van ja, als de politie er niks van af weet, waarom komen ze dan? Maar als jij er niks van snapt, en dan moet ze weer backtracken van ja, ik snap het wel, maar weet je, dus die zoon is heel logisch. Alleen, dit heeft hij dus constant. Ik heb het zelf ook meegemaakt toen ik jong was. Mijn moeder deed ook zo. Constant de realiteit verbuigen en je denkt als kind, denk je van, ben ik nou gek? En het antwoord is nee.
If they don't know one thing that's happening,
They
You're
know
not
what the
gonna
orders
yell.
say.
okay, then
Just
you
like a
you
law.
just
Calm
went
down.
you just went back on your words then.
No,
No.
it's a law.
He can
basically.
enforce it, but he wasn't there. He's not somebody to interpret every little thing. There was
Okay, then
a
he shouldn't be
lot.
enforcing anything.
Well, I don't know what to
And
tell
don't
you.
say that's just the way it is.
Well, it kind of is. I know that you didn't want to hear that, but the judge writes it down in this book right here. And this book is law.
And
Anything
he
that
signed
doesn't
it
get
and I
followed,
signed it.
And we can mutually
anything that
agree
does not
to
get followed is called
mix it up
contempt of
anytime we
court.
want to.
You're right, we can. And had you proven to be more. They need their swimsuits and stuff.
How many people have y'all drug into this?
Huh?
How many people
Ja, hij
have
zegt,
y'all
hoeveel
called?
mensen heb je
Well,
bijgehaald?
I've got 4 kids besides you that I'm.
Dus dit doen de narcisten dus. Die gaan dus allerlei andere mensen erbij halen. Van kijk eens wat voor drama het is. Dus die zoon ziet dat nu. En hij geeft ook aan van hoeveel mensen heb je erbij gehaald. Want die staan dus aan de andere kant van de straat.
Need to make sure that they're safe, so I
De
can
narcistische
devote
moeder
all my
kan het niet
attention
alleen.
on you and your
Die krijgt
temper
hulp.
tantrum when you're having.
You don't need to film my children. You don't need to film my husband or anything. Why are you doing that?
It's a public street. I'm in my own vehicle, and I have every right to film whatever I want to.
You're so smart. You're right.
I am. I do know my rights, Candace.
That's good.
That's a good thing. I know mine too. Come on, let's go.
You don't even know. Like, this is the biggest day of your life and you don't even know what you're doing.
Volgende
What's the biggest day of my
manipulatietechniek.
life?
Oh my gosh, Parker.
Theater.
What?
We were gonna pull your Trans Am around in just a minute. Your car's here.
Okay.
Yay! We're so excited to show you and film it.
Ze kunnen zo goed huilen. Je kreeg een auto.
Watch, 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 don't go! Stay. Wait! Alright, come on. Go get your swimsuits, okay guys?
Het is uiteindelijk allemaal goed gekomen. Park is nu boven de 20. Ziet zijn vader, is bij zijn vader.
Don't even worry about a towel. Just go get your trunk.
Niet bij zijn moeder.
Compression shorts.
Er is alleen nog veel gebeurd in de tussentijd. Ze denkt nu, wat ga ik nu proberen?
Please get out of the car. Now.
Ze hebben niet
Can
veel
we just
emoties,
talk
hè? Je
about
hebt
this like normal
woede.
human beings? This is
No,
not how
because we
families
won't talk,
work.
we'll yell.
We will. Don't yell. The only person that's been yelling is you.
Because you're
Just
not
like-
getting it. Neither is he. I
This
don't
is
want
what
to be here.
I already talked to you about. You say we yell all the time. It's you.
No, because
Calm down. We can't do anything. We can't work out anything if you're hollering.
okay,
Favoriete techniek is kind boos maken, kind gaat schreeuwen en dan zeggen, oh, maar jij bent aan het schreeuwen.
can't ever work out anything anyways.
Well,
Because he either walks off or you and me are yelling.
no, we're not yelling.
Yes, y'all are.
Well, give it another chance.
No,
Don't yell at me.
I won't give you another chance if you won't give me another chance.
I'm giving you another chance right now.
No, not to get out of the car, to try this.
You can't try that. That's not, I don't feel like that's an appropriate place for you, Parker Kelly.
I don't feel like this is an appropriate place for me.
Dadgummit,
Wow.
whenever you're 18, you get to pick lots of things. But right
When
now,
I'm 14, if I'm 12, I can pick
no, you
things.
can't.
Yes, I can because it's
Ja, dus ook in Nederland, ze geeft aan als je 18 bent kan je kiezen. Hij zegt, ik ben 14, ik kan nu ook al kiezen. Dus in Nederland kan je als je 12 bent, je kan niet kiezen. De rechter luistert wel naar je. Alleen die gaat niet alleen op basis daarvan een besluit maken. Maar als kind heb je boven de 12, heb je wel wat te zeggen.
it says it in the law.
It doesn't say it in our orders.
Well,
It's not there.
have you even read all the orders?
Yeah, I have, babe.
Really?
Yeah.
So you know everything it says, but it's still confusing.
I think the circumstances are confusing.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I don't think that the orders are confusing. They're pretty cut and dry. Why do you not want people to know? Are you embarrassed? Do you feel
How
like
about
this is...
what?
Well, I mean, you're like, how many people are you going to involve in this? Well,
I don't care who all comes. Go knock on every door.
I don't want to. I don't need to.
I don't care.
Ja, ze probeerde hem te embarrassen van, schaam je je ervoor? Hij zegt, nee, boeide me niet. Dus ze probeerde me eigenlijk gewoon te pakken erop, maar het lukt niet.
Calm down.
No.
this is not going to end the way you want it, baby.
Yes, it
You're
is.
making your life harder.
And you're making your future harder.
Why?
Oeh.
Because if you
Are
think
you
this
going to
is
be
the
ugly to me every day because I don't let you go live with him?
no,
Because that's not
but
who
if you
are.
think that I'm gonna let my kids see you, if I have kids, or if you think this is the right way to have a long-term relationship with me, you're sadly mistaken.
Okay.
En dit is dus waar narcistische moeders heel erg de mist mee ingaan. Ze denken heel korte termijn. Want het boeit ze eigenlijk ook niet. Hij geeft hier ook aan van, denk je dat ik jou ooit nog ga zien later? En ik moet zeggen, ik heb dit ook tegen mijn moeder gezegd. Ik was iets ouder, 16, 17. Toen zei ik ook, als je zo doorgaat, denk je dat ik ooit nog bij jou op bezoek ga komen? En ze zei toen tegen mij, ja, maar ik ben toch je moeder. En ik kan me nog herinneren dat ik toen dacht van, ik kom echt niet meer langs. En toen ik uit huis ging, heb ik ook contact verbroken.
Well, I will take my chances on doing what I think is right for you. Raising you in an environment that I think is appropriate for you. And if one day you find out that you don't want to see me anymore, well, by golly, that is your choice.
Okay.
But I'm going to do my damnedest, my very best, because I feel like that's my job. I'm not just going to, well, all right, that one got too hard and he wanted to go live with the ex, so 1 down, 4 to go. That's not what this is. That's not real life. That's not real family. Oh, good. They're finally here.
De politie arriveert. Nou, nu moet ze natuurlijk een theatervoorstelling opvoeren, want de agenten komen. Wie is het slachtoffer? De moeder.
Can I have my orders, please? Can I have my papers? Do you have my papers? Well, the kids are supposed to come home at 2, and the rest of them came in. I have 4 children with my ex-husband. The 3 little, right in here. He's filming us, by the way.
You're being filmed.
Anyway, the 3 little ones came in and said, you need to go out and talk to Parker because now he wants to live with Dad. We have not standard orders. We had a very strange mediated agreement. This man does not see these children on a regular basis. And all of a sudden, my kids are fine when they leave. And when they come home, I have a child that does not want to get out of this car. And my ex-husband is saying, oh, he's free to go whenever he wants to, but I'm not going to make him get out. Well, they're filming me. They're being not confrontational, but you know, it's that whole I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. Just this child needs to come home. He's 14 years old.
Can I get an ID?
Yes, sir.
You too. Do you have your ID?
It's in there.
Can you get it for me?
Just to make sure they don't leave.
He's staying here.
Huilen.
You have it in park.
Sir?
Is it in park?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's in park.
That's fine.
Kijk, deze agent heeft niet veel verstand van het recht op dit gebied. Wat ook niet heel raar is, want het komt weinig voor. Hij gaat kijken op idee, gaat hij checken van oké, wie is het? In het systeem staat er dan ook vaak van als er nog een boete open staat of dat hij gezocht
Caleb
wordt.
Leverett. Yes, sir.
Normaal gesproken hadden ze bij het bellen, als ze die namen door kunnen geven, hadden de operator hadden kunnen checken. Dat hebben ze hier niet gedaan. Ze kunnen ook kijken op adres. Dus dan weet die agent al als hij komt van wie zijn er aanwezig. En nu moet hij dat ter plekke doen. Kijk, mijn moeder gaat nu meer huilen. De kraan gaat open. Nou, ik ga dus gewoon kijken of er nog iets specifieks is. Komt er niet uit en hij blijft filmen. Vader blijft filmen.
It's not a standard order.
It's not standard. We have a standing order. The papers clearly say
Very top.
pickups and drop-offs. Weekend possession throughout the year, which is where we are. Second Friday of each month from 6 to Friday. Wait. Second Friday of each month from 6 p.m. on Friday, 6 p.m.
Dat ze de omgangsregeling laat zien aan de agent. En die agent denkt, wat moet ik hiermee? Want ook in Nederland, het wordt niet vervolgstrafbaar. Het is net echt een kind gekidnapt wordt naar een ander land of zo. Dus het is wel een misdrijf, maar als je aangifte doet, is er geen vervolging. Ze willen echt dat het civiel wordt opgelost. Ze lopen die agenten te manipuleren. Dus het is echt lastig als politieagent als je aankomt van wat is er nou aan de hand. Zij zal nu eigenlijk advies moeten vragen, maar dat doet hij niet. Hij gaat nu praten met vader.
Yes, sir.
You can videotape me, that's fine.
I know.
Mine's going to.
Okay, thanks.
So what's going on?
I'm dropping him off at 2 o'clock, which was 55 minutes ago.
Okay.
And my son has expressed to me that he does not want to go back over there. And I did go by the orders. I returned all 4 children here, and he is refusing to get out of the car. And he's free to go. I'm certainly not saying he can't go, but I'm not going to leave my kid. I'm not going to force him to do anything he doesn't want to do.
Ja.
Okay. But she does have legal custody of him right now?
Yes. They have been within her custody in the last 55 minutes. Absolutely.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're all
Yeah,
understand.
I've got the same copy of the same court order. I
That's
mean,
fine.
we're on the
Just making
same
sure
page.
we're
This is just one of those real sticky situations where he doesn't want to go back, and I'm not going to kick my son out. And the camera is simply for just keeping everybody honest and make sure everything is going by the book.
Yeah, that's fine. That's like I said, mine's going to.
Okay. And what is your name?
I'm Officer Brandon Spinks.
Spinks? Okay.
Yes, sir. S-P-I-N-K-S.
Badge number 147?
147.
Okay, thank you.
What's going on, man? Any reason why?
In Nederland mag je dat ook doen. Vraag gewoon welke agent is het. Vraag de naam op. Kijk, later moeten ze in het systeem ook zetten waar ze allemaal geweest zijn. Maar dit maakt het veel makkelijker. En dan vraag dus nu aan die jongen van, joh, wat is er aan de hand?
We're always fighting and I just don't want to go over there.
But
Please
we're
don't
not
force me to go over
We're
there.
not always fighting.
Yes, we are, Mom. I'm not going over there.
It is hard to be 14, but it is harder to do things like this. This is not even who you are.
Yes. Please
No,
don't
it's-
force me to go.
This is all.
Please.
Everything is fine, and then
Sta je dan als agent?
you cannot
Wat doe
tell
je?
me that you have not encouraged this. This is ridiculous.
I've thought this over through like 2 or 3 years, Mom.
Oh my gosh, you're a child. You're not equipped to make these decisions.
Ja, hij zegt ook, ik denk hier al 2 jaar over na. En weer minimaliseert ze hem van, je bent maar een kind. Hij is 14 jaar.
Yes, I am. If
No,
I'm
you're
12 or
not.
older, I'm equipped to make
Maybe
this
if I
decision.
thought he was an appropriate influence, if we co-parented together on a regular basis, if we were talking and things were all about you, then by golly, if I really believed that it was what you needed and wanted, I would let it happen. But I do not think you're safe over there, and I will not just let you
And
drive
I-
off in this car.
And I don't think I'm safe over here.
Well,
Wauw. Hij zegt, en ik denk niet dat ik hier veilig ben. En hoe gaat ze reageren?
why?
Because you've hit me before.
I will hit you again. I will spank you
Wow.
again.
No,
I'll
you
guarantee
you don't spank. You hit me in the face.
No, I don't.
Yes,
hit
you
in
do.
the
And you
face.
choked me. You have grabbed my throat before and pushed me up against the wall one time because I did my boots and you would not let me bring them over.
have
I remember
never
it because we
choked
were in the
you.
hallway by my room.
I don't choke you, Barker.
No,
What are you talking
you
about?
did not choke me, but you had your hands around my neck and you and him were cornering me and I will not go back over here.
I have
Please,
never
for the love of
choked you.
God, let me leave.
No.
Please don't
No,
force me
this
to
is
go,
ridiculous.
sir. Please, for the love of...
Ze blijft ontkennen. Hij zegt van, nee, je slaat mij. Je zit me in een hoek te drijven. Jullie samen. Hij wil gewoon weg. En hoe reageert ze? Ik deed niks.
God!
Je kind huilt. Wat doet ze? Weglopen.
Deep breath, buddy. Deep breaths.
Hij leert zijn kind dus ademen. Van, werkt goed voor kinderen. En voor volwassenen via buikademen. Om hem rustiger te krijgen. Want voor die vader is het ook heel pijnlijk. Hij zei achteraf ook van, ik moest niks zeggen. Want alles wordt tegen me gebruikt. En dat klopt ook. Dus hij heeft het echt goed gedaan. Maar hij kent die vrouw. Hij is ermee getrouwd geweest. Ze weet exact hoe zij is. Waarschijnlijk ook tegen zijn zoon gezegd. Want narcisten gebruiken allemaal hetzelfde playbook. Dus ze zijn eigenlijk heel voorspelbaar. Dus het is heel, als je dit ziet, je hebt zo'n partner gehad, je herken je alles. Hij zegt, wees eerlijk tegen zijn zoon. Spreek de waarheid. Ga niet mee in de leugen. Ik denk trouwens dat die agent wel heeft gebeld van, hey, ik weet echt niet wat ik hier moet doen. Die zoon wil niet. Moet ik hem eruit slepen?
He told her to consider letting me go.
I have legal custody of you, Parker, and I'm unlocking this car. No, you're my child.
I'm not getting out.
No,
En hij houdt haar tegen.
I'm getting you out of the car. Can we ask for the door to be unlocked?
You can unlock it.
Do what?
This is
Zij valt hem dus nu aan.
parent-child situation.
Get out of the car,
No.
Parker.
This is a civil issue. Like you're saying.
Ja, dus die agent hoor je op de achtergrond tegen die vader praten van, dit is een civiele zaak. En zij probeert ondertussen ze die deur open te doen. En die zoon moet het fysiek tegenhouden. Voor de luisteraars. Die zoon is helemaal zat. Doet het raam omhoog.
Mom, no.
This is really the wrong way to do
Get
this.
get her arm out.
Die
No,
zoon gaat weg.
I'm not getting my arm out. You're my
Grensoverschrijdend
kid.
gedrag.
Stop.
Totdat die zoon het zat is.
You're my
Stop.
kid.
Stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop.
Stop. Stop.
I can't.
Stop.
Ow!
Neither am I.
Parker,
If I have to use force to get you out.
I'm filming.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's a civil issue. I'm
This
not-
is ridiculous.
It's a parent-child
Come home.
No.
issue. That's what's going on. That's why.
I appreciate it. I really. Did I get my?
Yes, sir. I
Yeah,
gave yours back. I still have hers.
Okay, thanks.
Sir,
And I'm
can you
allowed to
please-
do whatever to get this baby out of the car. Can my husband help me?
Please don't. No. Get.
Okay, he's
Stop.
a step parent. He has
No.
custody too.
Stop.
No.
Get out.
Back up.
Get out.
Me? You just said it.
I know. Let me talk to you. Here, man.
Kijk wat die zoon moet doen. Hij is 14 jaar. Hij moet echt schreeuwen. Get out. Nu weg. Dus de agent komt in actie. Dan kan je je voorstellen hoe sterk je moet zijn als kind om dit te doen. Hij moet schreeuwen en dan pas luistert ze.
Hang on.
Met een agent erbij en ze wordt opgenomen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. She's your mom, dude.
Yes, sir.
And I.
Oké, nu let op. Hè. Dus je dus een agent. En destijds, ik had er ook geen verstand van op deze manier. Ik was nog bezig met die verwerkingsproces van mijn eigen jeugd. En deze agent weet ook niet wat er aan de hand is. Dus let op, wat doet hij? En dit ga je kennen bij hulpverlening. Hetzelfde verhaal, hè? Het is toch je moeder? Kom op. Hier valt toch over te praten, want hij weet dus niet hoe zij is.
I understand you don't want to go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But she does have the right to get you out of the car. Okay. Now, I know you want to go with your dad, and I understand that. Don't get me wrong, I do. Okay. I'm just saying, you're still a child, man. You're 14. She does have the right to get you out of the car.
Right.
Nee,
Okay,
dus.
but the whole fighting and arguing and bickering and trying to roll her arm up from the window. I mean, if this is going to turn into a disturbance, we need to handle this a different way. Can we agree?
Yes.
Okay. This is going from civil to disturbance.
Yes, sir.
And
Who initiated the force?
she was trying to get the child out of the car, which is initiating her parental right. It wasn't technically force.
Nou, oké, dus agent zit hier dus mis. Want die vader zegt terecht, oké, wie begon ermee? Ja, zij probeert, maar agent zegt, ja, maar die moeder wilde kind uit de auto halen, maar dat mag dus niet. Zij begon met geweld.
Not force.
No, she was initiating her parental rights.
Dat
Oké.
klopt niet.
Is that per law?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know which law that is by chance?
Right off the top of my head, no, but
Oh,
I'm
okay,
more than
okay,
happy to go look
okay.
it up. Okay. I mean, and I understand, but like I said, the whole this disturbance turning into disturbance.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's where I get involved.
And I wasn't trying to roll her arm out. I was
I
trying to get her arm
understand.
out.
I understand. I was sitting here. I witnessed everything. I saw what happened. Okay.
So I was in the wrong?
I didn't say either one of you were in the wrong. I just said this just turning into a disturbance. And
Kijk, nu probeert hij weer zoetsappig gezaad gewoon moet zeggen, ja, je moet het gewoon niet doen als hij dat niet wil. Dat mag niet. Het is auto van die vader. Blijft eraf. Maar hij blijft een beetje op afstand, die agent.
that's what we're not about to do. Okay.
I need you to just get out of the car.
So if we can talk about this in a civil way, like adults, we just need to do it that way.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You good with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll let y'all continue this.
There's nothing to talk about. He's adamant that he's not getting out, and I'm adamant that I'm not sending him away with my ex-husband. There's
Please,
nothing to
sir.
talk about.
Please.
We can talk about what's going on with why you feel this way in the house. But I am not sending you somewhere where I don't have a good feeling about it, even on your regular visits.
Okay, well, I want him to go in then.
He can't come in and mediate this. That's not his job, babe.
Nou,
I'm trying to do it without.
He doesn't believe in courts or cops.
I'm trying to do it in a less expensive way because I've gone down the expensive route, which has broken me before.
Why don't you go ahead and tell him what you think about police officers?
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
You don't have respect for anybody, even your own child.
Completely irrelevant.
You don't have even respect for even your own child to encourage him to handle a situation just impulsively like this. This is
He's
ridiculous.
been pretty calm until he's been pressured, from what I'm witnessing.
Yeah, I'm sure. From your point of view and the way you'll edit that, I'm sure. Will you mind emailing me a copy?
I'm not going to
Completely.
answer that question.
Will you please email me a copy of
I'm
that
not
so
gonna
I have
answer that.
record of it also?
I'm not going to answer that.
Mm.
Like I said, y'all can handle that a bit in court, and y'all can get it on paper. Then, I mean, y'all can go back to the
It's
custody.
time to
Like
go.
you already said.
The officer already said it's going to be a disturbance, and I'm not going to stop until you're home.
I'm not going to stop until I'm okay.
So you want me to be arrested for creating a disturbance, or
If that's what it takes, Mom, you're scaring me.
hij zegt ook echt van ja, ik stop ook niet met vechten. Wil je echt dat ik gearresteerd ga worden? Hij zei ja, als dat nodig is.
Not scaring you. To get you out of the car? That's scary. What do you think's going to happen when you go in?
Trying to unlock the door and get him to open the door.
He's a parent. The cop just said he's also a parent that has custody
Okay,
right now.
well, I'm
He's
not
a
going.
step-parent.
And we'll just have it filed with the paperwork, and then we go about our way. That's my goal. I don't have the $10,000 to put down. I just don't.
I'm just saying that's a
Hij geeft ook aan, die vader van het kost $10.000 om weer naar de rechter te
I'm
gaan.
going to be looking into it some more. But like I said, hopefully without involving all the lawyers, at least too many lawyers.
How do I go about this and it's not a disturbance to where I don't upset you or upset him? I mean, I have legal custody of this child, and he won't. I mean, he's right there. I can touch him and he won't unlock the door. He's having a temper tantrum.
Wauw.
I know. What do I do, officer? I can't, because then he starts screaming and then you say no because it's a disturbance. I don't know what to do.
Slachtofferrol.
I don't
Voor de hulpverleners die kijken, de drama-driehoek. Zij zoekt hulp. Ik ben zielig. Help mij. Een agent die gaat dan hulp verlenen. Maar dat zie je dus ook in jeugdzorg. En ik moet zeggen, in mijn agententijd, ik ben er denk ik ook een paar keer ingetrapt. Ik wist niet beter. Dus mijn excuses
This is unbelievable.
aan de mannen die nu luisteren.
I'm floored.
You're what?
I'm floored.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure.
Ja, nu komt er een andere agent ter plekke en die heeft veel meer kennis.
Okay. So you came to bring the kid back, right?
Yes.
For my children.
Okay. You don't want to get off?
No, sir, I'm scared to go in.
You're scared to go in.
You want to stay with your dad?
Yes, sir.
And you're willing to take him?
Why are you
absolutely.
scared to go in? No, I have legal custody.
Dus de agent komt aan van, oké, je moet ze terugbrengen. Ja. Jij wil niet naar buiten tegen die jongen? Nee. Oké, ga maar. En als die agent het echt goed doet, zet hij in zijn report, die zoon zei dat hij bang was van zijn moeder. Maar de kans is groot dat dat er niet in staat. Maar misschien wel. Geef ze het voordeel van de twijfel.
We can't do nothing about that, man.
I'm scared to go in,
Why are you
especially
scared?
after right now.
Nothing's gonna happen to you, baby. I just want a hug.
No, I'm not going in.
We can't do nothing about it.
Like I told you before he got here.
But you said that I could use whatever force necessary to get into
That's
that
not
car.
what I said.
En die zegt ze ook tegen de agent, ja, maar jij zei dat ik alles mocht doen om die auto open te maken. Dus de agent zegt, nou, dat zei ik helemaal niet.
Aside from killing him.
Aside from killing him is exactly what you said.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This situation.
And your name?
Woordenverdrager.
Rocha, badge number 120. Okay. Yes.
Okay. For this instant, she's gonna probably want to do something about it and go to court and all that. I would advise you that because you're doing a good thing, recording all that, so you can show wherever you need to go.
Right.
So,
Goeie agent.
I don't know what he's scared about. Well, I don't know what he's scared about. There might have been something that happened. Just make sure that
His father is willing to take it. Okay? Y'all can discuss this in a civil way, but his father can take it. Y'all can take him back to court and determine. Because that's a civil issue. That is y'all civil. That is y'all going to court. That is y'all's child custody agreement. Okay? That is not a criminal issue.
He doesn't want to stay here. We can't make him
Okay?
stay here. Anytime.
If he's willing to take the kid,
Well,
if
let me
he's
ask
willing to
you
take your
this.
son,
I live, it's considered
He can.
Odessa.
He can just
but
steal
it's
my boy.
technically in Midland County.
Yeah, he is.
How is that?
It's
Yeah,
illegal.
I mean, if she
What's
escalates
the point
this
of having
and
orders if he
actually
can do
takes
whatever he
long,
wants
if he
to do?
does refuse to get out,
So 6
which
weeks
who
down
would
the
be, who would
road,
have
they can do
jurisdiction?
something about it?
Midland County Sheriff's
That's
or
fine.
y'all? Or
Watch out.
Whoever you call, don't know.
I know,
They'll find
and I'm
out.
sure that
I
he
don't know
probably
who it is,
agrees
so.
if he had a child in a
Dispatch will
situation.
know.
But he
Because
can't.
honestly,
My area, I'm pretty much going to send the sheriff out there.
I can only go as far as my.
The Midland County Sheriff, since it's Midland County.
What am I allowed to do to get my child?
Hector County? You know where,
No, you didn't. You went back. You said I can do.
I live in my shop in an apartment.
Nu is ze zelf tegen de agent aan het zeggen dat hij aan het liegen is. Dat is niet handig. De masker valt.
But the address.
What happens if I cause a disturbance getting my boy?
Right, and anytime you want to leave, you can take off.
What is it? Just I don't even know what a disturbance is. Just being loud.
Okay, can y'all write a report about this?
You said I
About what's
De
could.
agenten hebben het hele voortrek niet gezien.
Okay.
Dat is lastig als je agent bent. Je komt ter plekke. Je weet niet wat er aan de hand is. Je moet snel beslissen.
Okay.
I want a record of this, and I want a record
Then
of
what
what
do we
your
do for me
recommendations
to
are
press charges
as an
against him?
officer.
I'm prepared to do that right now.
And I appreciate y'all being civil about this.
Right there.
Ja.
Right there.
Nu geven ze dus aan van, kan ik aangifte doen? En nu laat ze de elleboog zien van, kijk eens, ik ben gewond geraakt. Dus toen ze haar arm door het raam stak en haar zoon zei stoppen, kwam haar arm, die kwam tussen het raam te zitten. En nu zegt ze dus, mijn zoon heeft me aangevallen. Kan ik aangifte doen? En die zoon hoort alles. Let op zijn reactie.
You want to press assault charge?
Anything to get him away from.
No, he's going with it.
Even if he
Yes,
if
if
he
I
just,
I
press
hear
if you
is
want to go ahead and file the assault charge, he's probably going
I've
with
never,
it. If he's
obviously never
assaulting you,
been
I can't
inside
leave
the
him here.
home. I don't, all
so
I'm
there's
getting
no
is first.
there's
De agent zegt nu van ja, als je zoon je zoon jou heeft aangevallen, kan ik hem sowieso hier niet laten.
no
Second
loophole to
hand.
get my baby.
No, man.
From him.
Can I talk, please?
Go ahead.
Hang on.
She just called me her baby, but she's threatening to sue me.
I'm not trying
She-
to.
you
sue
just
I'm
said you were
doing
gonna press
anything I
charges.
can to get you away from him, babe.
I'm your baby, but you were gonna press charges on me
Yeah.
because you put your arm in the window and I tried to peacefully get it out.
Anything to get you away from Caleb right now,
Do you
babe.
see the tension here?
Caleb, or John Caleb.
I
Thank you,
don't.
sir.
I don't think.
Thank you.
C-A-L-E-B.
En die agent die begint het te zien.
Last name?
Leverett, L-E-V-E-R-E-T-T.
Oh, you got his information?
I've already
Yeah, he's got my ID.
That's why I was.
I've already ran him.
All right, you're free to go.
Well, can you make a report of this, or could I have a copy of this? And I don't know how that works. If she called, but we're involved. I mean, y'all are telling me I'm free to go, but
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean,
you
you
have
have it on
you have it on
video.
your recording that says you're free to go. If she tries to call it in saying you kidnapped her kid,
We're not going to do nothing about it.
you can show the officer shows up. You can show him the end of this video. Where
do y'all
Officer
have a
Brandon's
business
being
card by
stolen.
chance?
No, sir, I do not. But like you said, I'm Officer.
Ja, dus die
Brandon,
Caleb,
so that's
die
the
vader maakt zich
guys
zorgen van
with
ja, dat ik
147.
ga ze bellen
Oké.
dat ik hem kidnap.
Oké.
De agent geeft aan, je hebt het op video. Maar ze moeten ook een melding maken in het systeem.
I mean, I'm more than willing to take him to school, but ask her if you can. We're free to go. Ask her if you can get your school stuff. I mean, you're off tomorrow, right? Memorial Day.
Can you make sure they don't?
Excuse me.
I don't want them getting there. I'll get my
We can.
Okay, I'm.
Dus het is zondag en hij wil zijn spullen hebben, want hij wil naar school toe.
You can't go in.
No,
They changed it.
it's. Do
They
what?
changed it.
By what?
For
To go in there?
disturbance.
It's not a disturbance, it's civil.
I know, but it's a disturbance, so we can stand by while he gathers some stuff.
please. I mean, I'm.
Can y'all stand by?
We can stand
Ja, dat is
by.
een goede agent.
I mean,
zegt, ja, we
he's
kunnen
telling
even
you he's
buiten blijven.
It has
afraid.
to be fast though. Okay.
It'll take
Die zoon
me
wil gewoon
5
even zijn
minutes
spullen
tops.
pakken.
Don't even make it 5 minutes, dude. Make it 1 minute.
Ga snel je tas halen.
He's out. I have legal custody. Yes, I have legal custody. You just said that you can't take my child.
Nu die zoon is naar binnen gegaan, spullen pakken. Maar nu gaat ze uiteraard de deur dicht doen. En als agent kan je niet zomaar naar binnen. Dus op zich zou ze nu gewonnen hebben. Als ze hem gewoon niet naar buiten laat. Die agenten moeten dan... ja, ik weet niet, voor mij in Amerika ook. Maar ook in Nederland moet je... hulpofficier van justitie moet je vragen... mag ik naar binnen? Maar in dit geval dus niet. Dan zie je hoe lastig dat is. Het is een strafbaar feit. In feite, als je onttrekt aan de omgangsregeling. Maar het is niet bedoeld voor... Het is hier niet voor bedoeld. Het heeft te maken met kidnapping. Echt kidnapping, stel je... Ja. Dus als agent sta je ook machteloos. Het is ook niet goed, want wat ga je doen? Een kind uit de auto trekken en dan afleveren bij moeder. De tas is er, hij loopt weer naar binnen. Of hij loopt naar buiten, gaat weer de auto in. Hij heeft zijn schooltas. Dat is toch erg dit? Weer bij die moeder te gaan. Want ze proberen hem dus binnen te houden. Ze stopt niet. Nu maken ze de kidnapping van. Dus de missie is geslaagd. Ze zitten weer in de auto. Want ze kunnen nu eigenlijk gewoon rijden. Ja, geen gewoon rijden.
Thank you.
Dus geen kidnapping.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Zoon blij. 14 jaar. En kijk wat hij moet doen. Kijk wat hij moet doen. En kijk eens naar die zoon. Het enige wat hij wilde was... Ik wil naar mijn vader. Dus dit is echt een mooi voorbeeld. Ik hoop dat jullie hebben... ik wil niet zeggen genoten. Je zag alle technieken wel voorbij komen voor de narcist. Dus dit gebeurt achter gesloten deuren. Het trieste van dit alles is dat hij alsnog hierna... moest die Parker weer naar zijn moeder. En die moeder die is gaan verhuizen. Naar een andere staat. Dus Amerika is veel groter. En dat was 10 uur rijden. Nou, die vader die kon niet verhuizen. Die had daar het geld niet voor. En die heeft een camper gekocht. En om de 2 weken is hij met die camper gereden naar zijn kinderen. Want het is te ver om heen en weer te rijden. En in die camper hebben dus de kinderen dat weekend dan verbleven. Uiteindelijk heeft die vader hierna ook nog eens een keer in de gevangenis moeten zitten. Omdat hij volgens mij zijn alimentatie niet betaalde. In Amerika word je dan de gevangenis ingezet. Slaat nergens op. Want dan ga je ook geen geld kunnen verdienen. En nou, ik zal het kanaal zal ik er ook nog bij zetten. Want dit is nog steeds... Nou, het is nu voorbij. Die vader heeft geen contact meer met die dochter. Maar die dochter die heeft dus die vader verstoten. De band tussen moeders en dochters schijnt iets anders te zijn. Die schijnen er iets meer vatbaar voor te zijn. Maar die andere zoons, die hebben weer volledig contact met hun vader. En die zien nu ook de waarheid in. Dus het gaat goed met die vader. Dat is mijn leeftijd. Hij heeft nu sinds kort... Hij helpt heel veel andere vaders. En als je met hem wil praten, als je ook zo'n situatie hebt, je zoekt iemand waarmee je wil praten hierover, kan ook hem bellen. Kijk eerst de filmpjes. Maar dit is dus een voorbeeld van wat er gebeurt in een gezin met kinderen. En hoe erg hij gemanipuleerd werd. Dus hij heeft er 2 jaar lang over gedacht. Maar kijk hoe sterk hij heeft moeten zijn om dit allemaal tegen te houden. Hoe ver ze over die grenzen gaat. En dit is met camera, met politie, buiten. Kan je nagaan als dat het niet is. Wat ze dan allemaal doet. Dus leer hiervan. Weet wat er gebeurt. Ook voor hulpverleners. Dit gebeurt er dus. Zie die stemmingswisseling. Allemaal theater. Van boos naar blij. Schuldgevoel. Agressie. We hebben alles gezien. Maar ook de handlangers. Dus de narcist, de narcistische moeder of vader, heeft handlangers nodig. En die werden ook bijgeroepen. Er zijn heel veel mensen die er weet van hebben, maar ze doen niets. En zoals ik het zie, als jij dit weet en je doet niets, volgens mij ben je wel aardig medeschuldig. Als je dit toestaat. En ook binnen de hulpverlening. Wat ik merk is dat er wordt gezegd van ja, er is geen kennis. Maar is dat zo? Of vinden hulpverleners gewoon heel moeilijk om zo'n confrontatie aan te gaan met zijn moeder? Durven ze dat wel? Ik weet binnen de psychologie. Psychologen vinden het ook heel moeilijk om confronterende gesprekken te houden. En die zijn in feite opgeleid hiervoor. Narcisme en borderline zijn de ergste vormen van cluster B. Psychiaters geven aan dat dit de lastigste groep is. En dat zij zelfs hulp nodig hebben om hiermee te dealen. Dus het is een gigantisch probleem. Ik heb een andere film net geüpload. En daarin is een psychiater die geeft een aantal zet aan wat er eigenlijk moet gebeuren om dit probleem op te lossen. Er zat ook link hierin. Want er zijn antwoorden. Alleen het moet nu nog worden toegepast op grote schaal. En alleen dan kunnen we die ouderschapsverstoting of ouderverstoting kunnen overwinnen. Dus leer hiervan, maak aantekeningen. Blijf alsjeblieft net zo rustig als die vader hier. Want die narcisten proberen je uit te lokken. Hou de rust. Sterkte allemaal.